can't see the episode because it spoilers. Alrighty. I don't like the title of this episode.
Hey everybody!
I'm Caleb.
I'm Sam.
And I'm Will.
And we are Working Title! Yo, it is Death Note time, episode 29, Father.
No boy. I don't like this name. I'm scared.
Oh, Father.
No, we can't miss out on Mr. Yagami.
Last on, Nier and Mello are in the equation going up against Kira himself. We got the abduction of the sister, the release of the sister, and now, I do believe,
This is it.
there's a rocket with a Death Note just flying around into outer space. The Space Shinigami. So make sure you leave a like, subscribe to the channel. If you've not already done so, let us know your thoughts on today's episode. How did this impact LeBron's legacy? Let us know. How did it impact your own life? And we'll see you in the reaction. Love ya!
Bow! And how does this affect
How does this change
legacy?
the LeBron versus Jordan conversation? Like the video and let us know.
That's cool. Didn't ask. How does this affect LeBron's legacy?
Is this your last episode that you know?
Yes, this
Thank
is
God!
this is the final one I've seen. Yep.
Do you remember it?
Yeah, I do.
Correct.
So that means it's memorable, which means it's going to be bad. It's going to be horrid.
I don't. I disagree.
What a calm and peaceful morning.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Man.
Who's this?
I think we should do this every day.
The daughter.
The sun will do you good.
This doesn't look like Japan anymore.
What in the world am I supposed to do now?
They got a cabin in Pennsylvania. They stayed in America.
Nice. Ryuko always poses so slutty.
He's a whore.
Hungry. Must eat apple.
Hi, Ryuko.
What?
Ew.
Forgot about him.
There's a little bug away.
Sinnoh, what are you doing here?
Oh!
Hey, quit following me. I want my notebook. Damn, guess I shouldn't be surprised. Too bad. Things got a little complicated recently. I have no idea where it is. Why am I not surprised? Look, I told you stop following me. Then give me back my notebook. I don't know where it
I
is.
love that voice actor. So they can be independent of their
Whamy's house
person.
isn't exactly a normal orphanage. It's like a school for gifted children, but here's the crazy part.
The chosen savior!
This is to groom these kids so that one of them could become the next L.
There's no mistake. He has to be N. He's the one commanding the SPK. As for Mello, he would have wanted to become L's successor, but he probably lost out to Nier. That gives him a motive for wanting to get his hands on the notebook first. It all adds up perfectly.
These are sketches of both of them.
Oh, those are pretty fucking accurate.
Yeah.
Like, what?
We had a manga artist draw these.
It looks like I'm still fighting L after all this time.
That's pretty interesting.
First things first, I have to find out where Mello and his mafia associates are hiding themselves.
Look! I found him! I can't see his lifespan. He's number 105. They have him listed as Jack Naylor.
That's
but his
cheating.
real name
How
is
can
Cal
she do that
Snyder.
through that?
He's got the notebook. Highlight! Great news. The letter arrived.
Okay.
He's in LA. I did it. I outmaneuvered both Nier and Mello. Guess it's no surprise. As long as I have the notebook and Misa's eyes, I'm unstoppable.
So, Light, I guess this means I was helpful to you again, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Bounce, go
I love
bounce.
you, Misa.
I like this guy's theme song.
This is so mischievous. Nice to hear it.
It's like Kevin McAvoy's song.
Is he about to steal his Death Note back?
He's definitely going to snatch it. Mr. Mischievous Sino? They called him.
I just want back my notebook.
The next step is for me to figure out just how much I can control.
He's just chilling,
this
bro.
thing.
Oh, they're gonna have to be able to see me before I can even talk to them. What a drag. Looks
What a
like
drag.
Snyder's the owner right now. Oh well.
Oh, because of the glove.
Hey, you're it.
The notebook just flew.
I came here on my own. I'm actually a Shinigami.
Yagami?
If you don't want everyone to think you're crazy, pass the notebook around so they can see me too.
Fine, whatever. Come on, guys. Touch the notebook.
Oh! It wasn't the glove. It's the fact that he has to be the wielder
Nice
first.
try. You humans can't kill a Shinigami. Chocolate is so good.
Hey, what about that stuff you told us? Is it true? If the person using the note fails to consecutively write names of people to be killed within 13 days of each other, then the user will die.
Oh yeah, those rules are definitely fake.
We can test that out by using one of our people. But the real question is,
Those
was
eyes.
this the notebook that was used by Kira? And if so, was he aware that these two rules were false? If he did know, he could have used these rules to his advantage. In particular, the 13-day rule would have allowed him to prove his innocence in only 13 days.
He's figured it out too.
Sito, go keep watch outside. It'll be very convenient for us that you can't be seen by humans. Go outside and keep watch. Got it?
Shouldn't have gotten involved.
I don't know.
Just ruined everything.
Just wanted chocolate so bad though.
Yagami speaking.
This is Peter. The notebook I've sent you gives me the power to know a person's name by seeing only their face, and you will be able to gain that same power. Do you understand? On November 10th, at exactly 11:59 p.m., arrangements have been made so that all known associates of the Mafia will die. That's when it all happens. That moment is your best and only chance to get the notebook back. It's up to you.
Interesting. These games are strange, my friend. They are very strange.
I think we both know what needs to be done. We get the Shinigami to follow us in, and then we do the deal for the eyes and make sure they're all dead, right?
I will make the deal for the eyes.
No way, Chief! Let me be the one to do it!
I was responsible for handing over the notebook in the first place.
You're also
Since
the
that
oldest
moment,
fart.
I've been unable to live with what I've done. I've even thought of killing myself.
Oh.
To kill any criminals who
You're a
try to
shitty
stop us.
son.
And then, after 13 days, I'll die as well.
If Dad writes a name in the notebook, then, when the time comes...
You'll have to kill him to keep the rule feeling authentic?
Alright, Ryuk. I'm
Oh,
ready.
swat it up.
Sure thing, boss.
Ho ho ho.
Oh no! What?
That's insane.
Once you're finished, I want you to take a look at the photographs of the criminals I gave you. Can you see their names and lifespans?
Yes, I can.
Their names should disappear soon. That's your cue.
Everyone, move in!
Claim every single death note.
Collect them all. What the hell?
Mello stands no chance.
My plan was supposed to be perfect. Damn! What the hell is Shadow doing?
Just shut up, watch, all right? All you have to do is sit here and do nothing. If you can do that, you'll get your notebook.
Kill him! Kill them all!
We've apprehended 2 of the criminals. We've also been able to secure the notebook.
The Uchi.
We'll begin withdrawing now.
Finally
Not
back.
yet. Keep going.
We still haven't found anyone who resembles our picture of Mello. That means he must be hiding somewhere in the building. We've come this far. Let's finish this. Do a thorough search.
He has to kill his dad at the end of this. There's no way. Oh!
What was that? An explosion?
Or is dad just gonna die?
Don't move. I've already blown up the 2 entrances to this place. This will be your only warning.
It's Mello.
YAGAMI again, huh? Maybe I should have killed you when I had the chance. History repeats itself. But I never dreamed in a million years that I'd be bargaining for the notebook with you again.
Look at that.
M-I-H-A-E-L-K-E-E.
Mikhail Keel?
Your real name. It's Mikhail Kale.
What the hell? How did he...
What the fuck?
I did it.
It's over, Mello. It's time to turn yourself in. If you give up, I won't kill you. You have my word on that.
What are you doing? Don't be stupid. Write his name down and kill him now!
You know how this works. I write your name, and you will die. Let go of that trigger and put your hands in the air.
Dude, what does happen?
YAGAMI.
Don't move! I've written your first name, and it will only take me a second to write your surname.
You idiot! Just write it! Kill him! I'm truly sorry. But tell me, YAGAMI. You've never killed someone before, have you?
Oh!
Fire?
What was that?
Jose! Notebook! Deputy Director!
God,
It's all over, Mello!
just shoot him!
I'm sure they want to take him in alive, right? Oh! So what does that do? Kill everybody inside?
Yeah. Yes, it does. What the
hell?
It does.
Are you alright? No, I don't think so. I'm sure you'll live. Mel, I don't see any sign of Mello.
Mello didn't have any armor. How did he
After all
make
that,
that?
he got away? That's why you should have just killed him. Come on. Please, Dad. You can't die on me like this. You'll be fine. It's okay.
Isn't he gonna see that he doesn't have any... He's gonna know that he's the user, just like Misa did.
Have the Shinigami.
They took off the thing, right?
According to that Shinigami Ryuk, I can't see the lifespan of someone who owns me.
Oh, right, you're right, because he passed it off.
I can see the numbers above your head.
Yeah.
Light. You really aren't Kira. I'm so glad.
Come on.
I'm sure you always
You shouldn't
wondered in
talk
his
so much,
heart.
Dad. That's important, but I've got bigger things to deal with right now. I've got to get him to write Mello's name in the notebook.
You're the worst. You're the worst.
I'm
Like,
so sorry, but I couldn't bring myself to kill him.
I can't just come out and say it's not too late. No, wait, maybe I can. It all depends on how I do it. No one will think it's weird if I get upset and panic. Come on. Dad, write his name. You can't let him beat you like this. Write his name down. With your last bit of strength, do you want to die in vain?
He's dead.
Dad, no.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Dad, wake up! Come on, damn it! Don't you die on me, you idiot! Dad!
You're the worst son ever. I I literally can't tell if they're crocodile tears or if he's really upset.
I know. That'd be a good performance if it was real. It's hard to know. It would be his best performance.
You're the Shinigami who came here to take back this notebook, aren't you?
Yeah.
The notebook might be helpful to the Kira investigation, but we really only need one of them. I'll give this one back to you.
No, that's the OG Death Note. We have the stupid shitty one now.
Humans who use the notebook are cursed with fear, pain, and misery. Of course, Soichiro didn't use the notebook. He got to die believing that his son wasn't Kira. I guess that means he was happy.
You are the worst son that ever lived.
And now I am caught up.
Called it. Stupid title. I hated it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was gonna try to hide it. But it was too late by the time y'all saw it.
The episode may as well have been called "Yeah, Dad's Dead."
Da 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 da.
Well, another one in the books. And now, from here on out, I'll be joining you in the race. I didn't really remember much of this episode other than I knew the dad died. I didn't even remember how it happened. I just remember him being on the bed and Light giving a performance or maybe a real feeling-induced reaction. But we did meet, we got more time with the new Shinigami, Sino. Very unique design.
Very creepy looking.
Funniest voice acting I think I've heard in a long time.
I felt like initially there was a moment where he kind of sounded like, what's the teenage boy from Family Guy? The son?
Chris.
He kind of sounded like Chris a little bit.
Dad!
Yeah. There's something he said that just reminded me of like the nasally voice of him.
Could you imagine it's actually that guy?
That'd be hilarious.
Seth Green.
Is it
Seth
I think it is Seth Green.
Yeah, that's right. That'd be really great if Seth Green's in Death Note.
I just want the buck back, thank you.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Please get it
Seth
back.
Green appears in like the weirdest things.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like his design. He's kind of funny. I like how his teeth
They like
centipede out.
They
and
perch out like a bug's teeth almost.
grab the chocolate.
Yeah.
Lunch
Chocolate's so good.
I love chocolate.
I love chocolate.
Yeah.
No.
And they can be independent of their users, which I guess makes sense. But whatever. I never knew that.
Yeah. It's hard to tell because Ryuk just followed Light around most of the time, so.
Until he like didn't have the notebook. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, so all things considered, this episode mainly focused on just obtaining all the Death Notes so no one is in possession of it any longer. They raided Mello's base. Although at first they found the information. They know who Mello and Nier is now. They got the X-Men Mansion info about exactly what we already filled in on in the past 2 weeks. That there are people lining up to be successors to L. So I'm sure Light takes some satisfaction that there might be contenders in the game now that reminisce that feeling of competition.
Yeah.
Misa was introduced very briefly just to take the Death Note from now on temporarily, just so that Light was clear, because it looked like he was planning on his dad potentially seeing him.
Yeah. Well, yeah. He gave up. Light gave up his so he could say that the real Kira mailed it in.
Yeah.
And he could have possession of Ryuk and get the eyes. And he has Misa's tucked in his pants, so it's touching him at all times, so he still keeps his memories.
Alright. That just conveniently works out very well, because his dad will get that. Was that planned?
I would imagine that was planned. They didn't mention that initially, but considering, she was able to, which we knew that from before, because she did the same thing when she first found Light, just sit in the crowd and use her eyes to see whose, time of death was hidden, from her. So it was intentional. It just sucks. I know it, like, they really haven't brought it up since, like, episode 1, but the idea that, like, you use the Death Note and you're just, like, damned for eternity, or not damned, but you're not, like, granted the good afterlife.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, man, it's one thing to kill people, and that's bad, don't get me wrong, but to, like, in a world where there's an afterlife, you're just, like, fucking over someone to not, like, you're literally forcing your dad to now live in, like, either the worst or, like, the most not good afterlife possible, you know?
Now, does that work for the dad, though?
No, it's
only if you use it.
I think it's if you actually use it.
But does it count if you got the eyes, though?
I don't know. I mean, I feel like
the
way...
not killed anyone, but he did the deal.
I feel like the way Ryuk made it sound in the end, even though he was more so just talking about him dying and not, you know, knowing the truth about Light, I don't know. I'm going to live in my happy world and imagine that he made it to heaven.
Right. So, okay. With the whole Mello confrontation when they stormed the castle, which was cool. First of all, I like Light. His father, Chief Yagami's red eyes. I think it looks coolest on him out of all the people so far. But when he saw Nier's real name, Mihail, or whatever it was.
Yeah, Mihael.
Mihail Kiel.
Yeah.
What a strange name. First of all.
Russian? I don't know. Well, I don't know. The reason Light can't kill him
is because he hasn't
seen the face. So I was wondering that because I was like, damn, is Mel gonna just die now? Because he just said the name out loud. But you have to see the face.
You have to know their face. So, like, if, you know, Nier has that picture of him.
Right, I was going to say that's very convenient for the story.
Yeah. Like, Nier has the only like, physical picture that exists of, you know, Mello. So, that would be the best way. If Nier had traded it off earlier on, or now if he trades it off, you know, it'll be good. But
right. So
unfortunately,
he just stay hidden.
Yeah. I mean, Mello is just going to be gone because he doesn't have the Death Note, and now he doesn't have any Mafia friends because they're all dead seemingly. So
and basically almost the same for Nier. His task force was like all massacred.
Yeah.
So maybe I don't know. What do two little kids go and do when their resources are potentially depleted? I don't know. Will they have to actually join up at this point? I feel like that's the most likely path going forward.
Yeah. I like to, this is off, but I liked how in the beginning that Light was saying, oh, I'm still competing with L. Like, the M and N that are the replacements for L are here, so I still have to fight L. You know, this fight with him isn't done at this point. It's not like I'm fighting two random new people.
And with so where are all the notebooks right now? So, and who? Gosh, it's so convoluted as the who's. Like, how do you guys even keep track of the original Death Note at this point?
Because the original Death Note has the word Death Note written on it.
Yeah, so there's the one that Misa had has like weird writing on it. Like it doesn't look like it's any actual language. But it clearly has, it's written in Death Note in some type of Shinigami language or something, I think. I don't know. But I feel like we've never looked at it well enough. And then there's one that says Death Note, which is like the original one that we got back in episode 1. And then there is the other one, the one that is now, like, the one with the weird writing is Misa's from Ren. And then there's the actual Ryuk one, which is the one that they were passing around to Mr. Yagami.
And then the one he stole?
The one he stole, which is the original Death Note, which is She Knows, or C Knows, or whatever.
Gotcha. C Knows.
C Know.
From Prison Break.
Yeah.
Okay, and so Sino's just gonna go do his own thing with...
He's probably going home. He just wanted
it back. That's
okay, so he's out. Yeah. Oh, right.
Yeah.
Am I crazy? When we were dealing with Misa and him, I thought she was saying like, give this to somebody.
Yeah, give.
Was it the task force?
No. So Misa and Light have two.
Okay. Yes.
Because they each own possession of one. He took Misa. He was like, Misa, give me yours. I'm gonna tuck it here. Ryuk, I relinquish like control of this one, and I'm only doing this as long as you agree to follow my instructions with whoever you give it to next. So that's the one that got mailed to Mr. Yagami, or to the task force that Mr. Yagami then took. So Misa's still in possession of hers. technically at this very, very second, I'm sure Light is going to get possession of it again. Right. But
take it back.
But for now, he doesn't have possession of one, and he's only remembering by staying in physical contact with Misa's. And he said, like, I'll rip out pages as many as you need, you know, when the time comes. But for now, it's a no.
All right. Do you think those are real emotions? Not the first half of Chief's departure,
but when he actually cried and died.
But like during the actual, during like that one blue shot with the tears running down. Because Light's never been good at this stuff.
I think that he was more crying out of frustration that his dad, like, because he even said, like, oh, don't die, you idiot. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like he was crying. Of course, it's probably a little bit of actual emotion, but the frustration, I mean, clearly he has some care, because he wasn't, killing his sister wasn't the best choice, but he wasn't really willing to do it either.
Right.
So, I don't know.
I think that I agree with Will. He's just like pissed that he couldn't get the thing he wanted. He didn't get the thing from the person that he wanted, so he's having like a little bit of a crybaby fit because his daddy didn't kill a guy for him.
Yeah, I think it's a mix. I mean, like, I think it's both. I don't think he's completely void of emotions, but I think more than likely it's just his frustration and adding on to playing the show.
How about that moment? His dad is bleeding out in front of him, and he's like talking to his dad, and then his internal monologue is like, I just need to get this info out of him. To be thinking that
I need to get him to kill somebody without being sus for me.
But like then he does it the exact way he said. Maybe I don't do it this way. Never mind. Dad, please kill the guy.
I find it disturbing the difference in how he's talking out loud, and then like his internal isn't like. His internal processing isn't matching up to the performance. That's why I'm like, ugh. Gosh, I hate this dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's about it. It's a pretty short, summed up episode, all things considered.
Psychopath levels 9,000.
Yep.
Lost cause by times a million. Worst son ever.
How many episodes we got left?
This was 28? 29? It's 37.
So
6 more?
No, we have
8 more. 8 more. Yeah, wow. The next few weeks will be done. See if this loser wins. I don't know. Do
you have any leaning? You don't have to tell us what the leaning is. Do you have any idea as to how this story ends or where it goes from here?
So I've seen the meme that I'm pretty sure Caleb's aware of.
Soldo.
And then I have seen a picture of what, if I was to guess, it looks like an epilogue type of thing. It's pretty ambiguous, and it doesn't tell me if Light wins or not. So I don't know if ultimately he will win this. I'm on the fence right now. I'm not really sure how he will. If I could see him winning, I could see him losing. I don't know. It's hard going off of Adam too. Adam said he didn't like the ending. And I thought, from my memory, that Adam was more of a Light enjoyer, so maybe Light loses.
Yeah. I could see him winning and then dying, like his clock running out, you know what I mean?
I could see him winning and it's just not satisfactory. Like, kind of the thing we discussed way back in the beginning, like what happens when you kill your biggest adversary and then it's like you've already won. You're God without the actual ability to be God for all intents and purposes. Does it leave you like kind of dry as a person? So I don't know.
Yeah. Cool.
You any stake?
I want him to get. I just want the universe to come back at this dude so hard. I'm so sick of him.
Yeah.
Just constantly. Like
snaking
by, screwing over any person that ever supported him, despite him being the biggest monster I'd ever seen.
Yeah.
He couldn't even like muster together like a normal thought towards his father who raised him. He just wanted to use and abuse his last moments so he could get his stupid little win.
Yeah. I'd like to see him lose too. But for now, guys, let us know. How were you feeling at this moment? Were you feeling left and dried out? Were you tired of his wins? Do you want to see him lose? Did you want to see him win? See you in the next episode. We love ya. Punch it.